Hey, good morning, guys. Today is Friday, March 20th, 2020, and the time is 10:15 a.m. And this is the first of a bunch of videos I'm going to be using to utilize this app called Screencastify. What the app does is it records your screen. You can record yourself on a webcam. It's basically a recording app, and the company has been really generous to let teachers use this for free, the unlimited function. So I'm going to be utilizing this to talk about assignments, to go over readings, anything like that. So what I want to do first today, guys, is I want to talk about this assignment, the COVID-19 Primary Source Journal. So before you start this assignment, please make sure that you read through these instructions and some of these directions about what is a primary source, what is your role as a primary source, because you guys are actually recording history. That's the thing that's really cool about this assignment. You guys are living through history that future generations will certainly be reading about in the textbook. This is unprecedented in our country's history. And in the near future, history textbooks across the country are going to be recording and writing about this event that we all lived through. But most importantly, you guys have now become a primary source for this event. Just like myself and almost all of your other teachers are primary sources to 9/11. I remember in the beginning of the year, you guys were really interested in, what my experiences were in high school with 9/11. And yeah, I'm a primary source to that. And now you guys are also a primary source to this worldwide global pandemic that's affecting just about every country around the world. So it's really cool that you guys are going to be able to record what was happening to you and what your experiences were and what your feelings were like during this pandemic. So what I'm going to do in this quick video is I'm going to give you guys just a real quick rundown of the assignment. And then if you guys have any questions after the video and reading the directions, of course, I'll certainly answer those questions just like I would in class. So anyway, I want to scroll down to this sheet on the doc. It's called the primary source log. Oops. So it says in this log, keep track of links to primary sources that others share of this time. You could include videos, tweets, news articles, etc. These are things that are not created by you, but that you consider important or interesting. Keep this as a running log during your weeks away from school. Add things as you find them. So basically, guys, what you're doing with this chart here is you are collecting links from around the web, whether it's a news article, a video, a tweet, that documents other people's experiences with the COVID-19 or the coronavirus outbreak. So they give you an example. I could click on it, but it wouldn't show you in the video what the link looks like because the video can only record one of my browser tabs at one time. But if you click on this link here, Neighbors Play Instruments in Florence as Italy Stays Under Lockdown, it's a YouTube video of Italians in the city of Florence playing instruments to keep everyone's spirits up. I'm sure you guys have seen this on the news, whether it was in Spain or whether it was in Italy, of people standing on their apartment balconies, singing rock songs, singing Beatles songs, singing opera, things like that. A lot of cool things. So all you guys really need to do is just collect other people's primary source documents that are being recorded online. And all you need to do is in the description part is write a brief description. It could be one sentence or two sentences of what is going on in the link. And then send me or actually copy and paste the hyperlink in here, like we see here with the example with Neighbors Play Instruments in Florence. So that's all you're doing. You're just giving a description of what the link is and then providing the link. So it's not things that are created by you, but things that you think are important or interesting about this global pandemic. Let me scroll down now to the journal requirements. So starting at any time, you guys can start this journal today. You can start it on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but each week you guys are going to be required to write at least 3 journal entries per week. And you literally can write just about anything you want to write about. How are you feeling? How is your life being affected? How is your family being affected? Your friends? What changes are you making to your daily routine? What things are you doing for fun? Um, you know, how are you guys handling the grocery store, shopping situation, all that kind of stuff. Nothing is too small. You guys should aim for about 150 words per entry. Okay, that's really not a lot. That's about a paragraph, I would say, if I had to guess, because 4 paragraphs is about 500 words. So 150 words is about a paragraph. There are 2 spaces in the journal entries, and let me scroll down to that for you to write about. So for week 1, this first week, and by the way, guys, this is all due next Friday on March 27th, okay? Some people got a little nervous thinking that I posted this last night, expecting to have 3 journal entries by today. That's not the case. You guys should know me really well by now. I would never do that to you guys where I would give you, a huge assignment and say, all right, get this done in 12 hours. No, so this is due March 27th. That's next Friday. But anyway, let's say I want to start my first journal entry today. It says things to consider. What emotions are you feeling in response to the virus itself? Have you been directly affected? How do you feel about school closing? What are your thoughts on online learning? These are suggestions. I mean, these are certainly things you can write about, but if you don't want to write about any of those things, you can write anything you want to write about that's school appropriate. There are 2 rectangles, right? There's one that's a green box and one that's a red box. In the green box, you can put in there any information that you want to put in there. But let it be known, though, that as we're doing this activity, I kind of want to create maybe a little online discussion about some of our experiences. So anything you put in the green box, I may or may not share maybe with the class or post about online. So let's say, for example, I wrote about going to the grocery store and that unique situation. Well, maybe me being the teacher, I may want to share that with the rest of the class. And if you put that in the green box, I will share that. But anything you put in that red box, that's just between you and I as the teacher and the student. So anything you want to share with me, but you don't want to make known publicly. But as I said, you guys can write about anything you want to write about, as long as it's school appropriate. And I am genuinely interested in what you guys have to say. Just like in class, I'm always interested in whether you guys like President Trump, dislike President Trump. Oh, and that could be by the way, another thing you could write about. Do you think the president and the federal government is doing a great job in handling all of this? So I'm really, really interested in hearing what you guys have to say. So you're going to be doing 3 entries per week. So here's week 1, entry 1, entry 2, and entry 3. So to recap it, make sure that you are collecting these links from different primary sources around the internet that people have been posting online. And then make sure that each week you are creating 3 journal entries that are 150 words or more, or a paragraph or more, giving us a description of what you've been doing at home, or what your family's been doing, or how this has been affecting you. As you guys know, you can always reach out to me about this assignment. You guys know I always answer everyone's questions. I'll get back to you guys very quickly. Just shoot me an email or send me a private comment on Google Classroom, and I will certainly get back to you guys. So that's that for this first video. I hope you guys are staying safe. Hope you guys, with the weekend coming up, you guys can figure something out to do at home, whether it's board games or binging on Netflix or whatever it may be. But I hope you guys have a great weekend, and hopefully I'll see all of you soon. Bye.